Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky 2.54. We are back in super chill permadeath. I picked up a few extra bones. I don't know where I got those bullets from, but there you go. And I think that today we will go ahead and do a couple of the base things. As you can see, I'm at a drop pod here, and I can't utilize it, so I think I need some antimatter. Where did my marker go? There it is. Go and grab a couple extra bones. And even though I don't need the oxygen, it's hard to pass by it. I got my new keyboard today. Just got it, and oh boy, it's distracting. It doesn't just light up. The lights are like changing colors and they're moving in waves, and it's really helpful to have a keyboard that has light on it. I don't have to struggle to find certain keys that I don't use it very often, like print screen, for instance. And it's much nicer. It's like Christmas tree lights. I'll just keep switching back and forth until I figure it out. And get that down on medium. There we go. Yeah, we just got another yellow one, or another blue one rather. That's okay. That works for me. Let's see. We can take up that whole stack right there. Got all this extra oxygen from picking it up all the time. Drive myself crazy. You see that marker over there? That's my base computer. And I've been ignoring it. I've only played for about a half an hour yesterday before I got the keyboard. I wanted to see if I could play on that teeny tiny keyboard, and the answer is nope. Is that uranium? I don't need it. Let's grab some as I pass by. I also forgot to tell you, I also finished the zoology. We only had this one thing left. Look at his butt. He's got purple stripes. He's a wasp parrot bat. Let's go before I die of radiation sickness. Hi, little Kai. Teeny tiny little things. I literally just loaded up the game. Like, I loaded it up and I'm standing out here next to this drop pod, and I thought, what in the world, you know? And I looked through my inventory to see if I had any antimatter, and I looked in my stuff, and I don't have the blueprints yet, because I've just been hanging out on this beautiful planet and collecting money, getting rich, and not worrying about progress. I'm not worried about progress. I'm not interested in progress on this save. I just want to enjoy it. And I did forget about all this stuff. It has been almost a week. I played for a little while yesterday to see if I could deal with that tiny keyboard, and I basically what I did was I took down the base that I built because I didn't like it. It was too big, and it was over there hovering over those little things, and I didn't like it. So here we are. What is the next step? We don't even have a construction module. So I'm going to get rid of all this stuff that I'm carrying. I'm going to sell it to the merchant here in the back. and get the best price I can without traveling too far. He looks absolutely evil until the light comes on. His eyes are like red. There's the 2 words we know. And let's sell. And there we go. There we go. Looks like I picked up some gold. 184 gold. We don't need it. We have 8.6 million units. I have 834 nanites. What was this situation? That means I can buy another scanner when we go up to the... when we go up there. To the space station. Alright, let's get this party rolling. The ship has all my salvage data. Got quite a bit of that. We may not make it all the way to the hyperdrive today. Can't get the warp cell or the antimatter that I need without getting the hyperdrive first. So that's an irritation. I could go to a crashed freighter and try that, but I think that we'll just go ahead and go through the program here. Grab some ferrite from the ship. Oops. I think we need 20 magnetized ferrite. If you only make the amount you need, this process goes by so much faster. If I dropped 150 ferrite in there and waited for it to be done, we'd be talking for almost 4 minutes, I think. That's a lot. And we only need this little bit. Now that we can use silicate to load the terrain manipulator. Alright, we also need 1 carbon nanotube. Alright. And put down a construction research unit. Alright. Now it says spend salvage data, but we want that storm to start first. And, because it's gonna be one. There we go. That's gonna change that dialogue down there. There we go. And now we can do it without worrying about it. Otherwise it might not register that we did this part of the mission, and that's irritating. We need a teleporter and a way to fuel it and a wire. You always want to get a save beacon and a signal booster. I'm not too worried about the rest of this stuff. And I'm not worried about that either. I think we will spend... I want to use concrete or metal this time. I always use concrete. Let's spend 19 of these on some metal parts. Oh, not all 19. We need a few of them. We need a... Let's see, we've got a wall. We got a half wall. We got a floor. What else do we need? I think that's all we need. I forgot about getting a nutrient processor from the anomaly, so I want to hang on to some of that. Alright. Now, our base can be renamed, but it's out there in the storm. Jeez. Where is it out there? There it is right there. I think we can make it. We're not affected by the weather in here. Teedle base. Teedle base. Homeworld. We'll accept that. And we will upload, even though we don't have to. I'll come back in here. I think I'll put that wall back in. I wonder if I have the ferrite to do that. And we're going to go inside and buy metal plate because I never like to waste ferrite making metal plate when I'm this close to a galactic trade terminal. And we'll go on down to metal plates, only just under 1,000 each. We only need 5 of these things. Well, 7 if we want to make the beacon. So we'll buy 7. We'll make a save beacon. What else do we need? I just bought metal plate, didn't I? Did I not hit the purchase button? Looks like I didn't. 7. There we go. And what am I not... Apparently, I don't own any sodium nitrate. So let's go take care of that, too. It's weird to go so long without playing a game, you know, and then try to remember. Here we go. That'll take a few seconds. It's like literally all I did yesterday was gather a couple of bones, but my biggest deal was tearing down that huge building and putting up this small one, and then seeing if I could use that tiny keyboard, and I decided not to. Alright, let's make the beacon first. There we go. Now it says we need 2 carbon nanotubes. And we should have everything else. Build a base teleport. Oops. Getting used to that new keyboard. It's just a slightly bigger than my last gaming keyboard. Just a tiny bit. Right, now we're going to supply power. Oops. There we go. I knew it was going to lead me there. And that's that 1 metal plate and 25 oxygen. And then we'll get that going. And we'll fuel it with just the tiniest amount of fuel, because we only need to satisfy the mission. There we go. You gotta take the time to let these things go through. I had a conversation with someone last night. They were having a hard time. A friend of theirs was having a hard time getting this to go through. And it was so bad that I recommended that they go ahead and pick up their base computer, delete the base, and start over. If you do get stuck and you have to start over, delete your base from in here, because it's the base computer that's keeping track of your missions. And if something goes wrong, deleting the base computer and setting it back down is what's going to help the most, I think. And also, that also works with your employees. If they're not behaving themselves, delete them by deleting their workstation, set it back down, and then call them back to it. And that usually straightens it out, unless there's like a really bad bug. All right. No more, no more intentional lessons in this one. Let's just go talk to people. We only need a little tiny bit. We only need about 30 seconds here. And up we go. He's shaking. He's like, I don't want to get in that thing. Homemade teleporter. I've seen a few of the ships in this system. Some of them are okay. Alrighty. Now we want to get a scanner, but I don't want to go over there until I talk to these guys first. Because I don't want to lock myself out of a merchant that has scanners. I'm going to need a lot of those. Alrighty. What do you got to say for yourself? I'm never going to be able to talk to those two guys again. Alright. What about you, buddy? Look at these eyes. We're watching you, traveler friend. Alright. Next step is down at the base computer. Let's see here. It's been quite a while since I was here, so I think I might be able to get nanites. Let's see, not that guy, not that guy. I just found out a couple of days ago that there's actually a way to easily disable your Windows key. And all this time, all this time that I've been recording using the game bar, if I hit the Windows key, that was it. I lost the recording. And and I didn't know all this time that I could disable the Windows key. You can link that to, oops, can't hire anybody yet. Sorry, buddy. You can link that to playing a game. And it is better to Alt-Tab out of a game than to hit the Windows key, which is what I usually do. It's easier. One button. Let's go for technology. Did I miss anybody? I don't know. How about you? I got you. Okay. I learned 8 words. I met 10 aliens, and I learned 10 words. It's awesome. We're going to be taking, like, a ton of milestones to the anomaly when we eventually go there. 18 already. And there's aggressive sentinel planets in this system, so we can actually get some survival done, too. Because I'm going to want to go scan those places, you know, because scanning is probably the easiest way to get money. That one doesn't have one. Oh, that's right. This one only had a couple, and they're not refilled yet. So go over here. Hi. Buy a second scanner. Scanner. There we go. What do we got? We have Flora 76, Fauna 66. Not a great one. Alright. Let's see where we're at here. Let's go talk to that base computer. And down we go. It's so funny when your base terminus, the teleporter that's on your base, I don't know, I don't think that the space station does this, but the terminus on your actual base, you can teleport to right where you're standing, and it's a bug. I've reported it, and yeah. My volumes are telling me this is really loud. I hope it's like loud enough. I'm not like been happy with the volume for the last week. All right, let's go. Let's make sure that we are on the landing pad. I think that I actually used the nav data. And we will go talk to the base computer. Oh, I'm mumbling. Begin decryption. Message follows. The traveler finds their wings, fly to us, and claim your place among the stars. Yeah, maybe next time. Alright, let's see if we have all the stuff we need. Microprocessors. Looks like we have 0. Looks like we're almost out of sodium. I've got condensed carbon and ferrite and chromatic metal and oxygen, so I can make warp fuel. But I need to buy microprocessors. I thought that I had some, though. There we go. Now you're a pistol. Oh, look at how trippy it looks at this time of day. It is just trippy looking. I wouldn't live in a place like this if it was like the last place on Earth. I'd be like, no thanks. Not just the radiation, the lack of foliage. There's a little shelter right there. We're going south here. Almost south. Is that the first settlement we went to? This part's pretty fast. Just doing this to get antimatter. It's kind of silly. Howdy. Log damaged. There's the pilot's log. But no log is there. It's been replaced. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. Schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. I pull the blueprint from the computer, but this hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter. Making that strange. Alright. We gotta install it. And then we will get the information about the antimatter. We're just gonna sit here and wait for it. There we go. Hyperdrive successfully installed. Fuel status empty. Perhaps I really will find answers amidst the stars. I don't want to leave until I've scanned a few things. I'm gonna save because I just installed technology. We need to go just into space to get a scan. Can't wait to see how much money we're gonna make from those 2 scanners. Antimatter detected. That really is pretty space. Up there. Just keep sending us to our home planet. I think that must be a new mechanic because oh, that's not our home planet. All right. That discounts my theory right there. I was going to say I was theorizing that they had made it so you go to your home planet. It's nighttime. There's a building over there. Just try not to crash into anything. I think we have a nice place here. I wonder. This should be hostile patrols. Yep. Need to get inside. So that extreme sentinel planet, that means that we're getting survival now. As long as we stay here. This always makes me a little sick to my stomach. The stuff that's on here. You will find us when the time is right. And there's our antimatter. So now we can make antimatter. We need to carry ionized cobalt. We'll get some of that. And sodium nitrate. So we'll have to get some sodium nitrate. I think we will... Oh, I missed a bone. Look at that. I think we will make some. Here we go. It wants me to make fuel right away. And I'm gonna stand here for just a second, make a little bit of money. There's a red dot. 47,000 for a tree. 47,000 for a beaver. It's interesting. I imagine a rare creature would probably be worth more. We're gonna get a little sentinel interference going on right now. There's some pulpy roots. Alright. Let's go check out the other side of this planet. Now that we got all the stuff we need, we have a few minutes left. We've landed here. So I want to go check out the sunny side. And the sun is right there, so let's go to dawn. Fly through the upper atmosphere here. It's nice that it's a moon, too. That means no water. And a no water lush is a nice place to hang out. We just have to deal with the sentinels a little bit. It's not a big deal. Ah, yellow sky. Of course. Alright, let's see if we can find anything interesting right here. Might find a predator right here. Here's some impulse beans. Got paraffinium on this lush planet. That's a good source of ferrite. Until I get a positron. Alright. I landed next to a sentinel. He's not going to be too happy with me. There we go. There's a fern. Oh, we haven't gotten that huge tree yet. Alright, that was awesome. Made a good amount of extra money. Where is that knowledge stone? Oh, look at that guy. Wow. See how big that is. 6 meters. Those things are trippy. Oh, look at where the sun is at. Move it. Oh, wow. Look at how many albumin pearls there are. You are a creepy, creepy fellow. Look at that. Alright, let's see. There's a knowledge stone right here somewhere. Oh, it's underground? Oh. Let's check and see if there's any underground creatures. There's 11. So nothing underground. 3 flying creatures. Oh, wow. I think that probably means that there will be butterflies, hopefully. There's 2 knowledge stones over there. Any more red dots while I'm here? Here's one of the birds. Ah, I missed him. Should come right back though. There we go. Very cool. Alright, where was that? Still looking for red dots. Let's see. Is it on the other side of the ship? There it is, right there. Got to be really careful when you're digging for a knowledge stone, because you can destroy them with a terrain manipulator, and that makes me not happy. There it is right there. All that for a word. If there's no predators, caves are a great place to hang out on a bad sentinel planet. And if the place has nice caves, that might be a possibility. All right, you guys. We got some antimatter. We can now visit drop pods and get suit slots. We have an aggressive sentinel planet, so an extreme environment to survive in. See if we got it in 1 second going yet. 0.3 souls. So when we come back, we're going to have a little bit more time here, and maybe try to find out if there's a predator around. If there isn't, then we might just hang out here. I want to thank you all so much for coming along. We'll see you next time on Super Chill Permadeath. Have a great day.